All right, guys, happy Wednesday. We're going to do the Treasure Coast market report. I'm going to go over some different things with you here. I love doing this every single Wednesday. We do it on Facebook and we do it on YouTube. And really what I want to do is I want to give you guys a feel for what the market looks like, right? So if you've got specific questions that you want to ask about the market, let me know on the next Wednesday. We'll come on and we'll answer your questions. Not a problem. If you got questions while I'm doing this, again, just throw it in the comments whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, and we'll get in there and answer them before we get out of here. Not a problem at all. The focus this week is going to be looking at new construction here in Port St. Lucie. Had a lot of questions about new construction this week, so that's going to be our focus. Last week we talked about different price points in the market, but looking at new construction specifically, and you can define new construction as different things, right? Is it 2019, 2020, whatever it is you want to do? I'm going to look at it as 2021 and newer. So this is something that was either built last year or this year. That's it, right? So actives right now on the market, and you can see all these green dots. Those are all the active listings in Port St. Lucie right now that were built in either 2021 or 2022. Okay, so there's 107 options. And when you take that out of there, you can see there's 483 options total in Port St. Lucie. 107 divided by 483 means that 22% of your housing options in Port St. Lucie are what I would consider them to be new construction. Now, we don't have 2019 or 2022 in there. I'm sorry, 2020 in there. So, you'd have to add that in too. But you're looking at, 20, 25% is new construction based on how I define it. You might define it a little bit differently. So looking at that, and I'm going to, nail it down even a little bit more here by looking at single family homes only. So we're not looking at condos. We're not looking at townhouses. So now we're looking at 424, and we've got 104 available. So if you're looking at homes, you're talking about roughly 1 out of every 4 is new construction. You can see you've got quite a few options over here on the west side of 95. Not a lot up here in the north side, but then you've got a lot again down kind of between Becker and Gatlin, right? A lot over here. And then right on the north side of St. Lucie River, you've got some options over here too. So they do kind of condense into specific areas. So let's look at these results. And there's a couple things that I know you guys are going to be asking yourselves. Let me come back and see. Okay. Let's put these in order of price, lowest to highest, right? Because people are going to be asking, Joe, what's the cheapest new construction I can get into? So you can see you've got them starting here at 209. And these are 1,300 square foot, 1 bed, 1 baths. And these are all, I believe they're in Spanish Lakes, right? So it is a park, and I believe it's a 55 plus. Let me come in here and just make sure everything I'm saying is accurate. Spanish Lakes, and it is a 55 plus. Yep. So that's all of these that are really cheap until we get to, okay, here's one at 382. Okay. 382, we've got 13 photos. Now, someone obviously purchased this home and now they're reselling it, right? This is not brand new construction. And they're asking 382. And this property is a 3-2 with a 2-stall garage. It's a normal lot. It's been on for 4 days, and they're asking $246 a square foot. And this was built last year. It's a CBS home. Here's another one, 382,990, right? You don't get a lot of photos. It's probably partially done, not fully done yet. But comparing it to that last one, it's got the identical square footage, 3 bed, 2 bath, 2-stall garage, very similar lot. It's been on for 8 days. It was built this year. It's probably the same model or a similar model, right? It's just swapped. You see the 2-stall garage on the left on this one, on the right on this one. And then you get the 2 windows with the door in the middle, 2 windows with the door in the middle, right? This one looks like it's probably the same builder, same everything, but they added a 3rd stall garage on. And with that, boom, they're getting $8,000 more. At least they're asking $8,000 more. Here's one on Bayshore, one on Ermine. So if you're looking for something under 300 grand, you're going to have to go to Spanish Lakes if you want new construction. If you want cheaper new construction and you're under 400 grand, but you don't want to be in Spanish Lakes, you've got 3 options, and they're right here: 656 Violet, 3066 Sumner, 1901 Buttonwood, right? And you can look these up on any website. You can go to exprealty.com, findafloridahouse.com, realtor.com, Zillow, Trulia, Redfin, Coldwell Banker, Keller Williams, Remax. You pick it. They're all going to pull from the same MLS, and you're able to see these homes, right? But you've got 3 options In the city of Port St. Lucie, under $400,000 if you're trying to get into new construction. And if you're doing that, you're looking at 1,552 square feet. Okay. So if you want to get 2,000 square feet, how high do we need to go? Here we got one on Open View Drive, right? That's the first one where we've got 2069 on the square footage. It's a 422. Let's take a look at some of these photos. This is 450. This is as cheap as it gets if you want 2,000 square feet. Open layout, pretty common, right? Living, dining, kitchen, all in that same open layout. Nice big island, which people love. Looks like Corian countertops, hard to tell. Looks like they got vaulted ceilings, really nice flooring, carpet in the bedrooms. Yep, this is exactly what I would expect. Now at 450, okay, they got a nice covered patio back. Let's see how long this one's been on the market, 13 days. Okay, we got one on Becker. Becker might be a little bit more challenging, right? Because it's a busy road. 1,900 square feet, 450, 4-bed, 2-bath, 2-stall garage. But they've also got a little bit bigger lot, right? I'm guessing that's a corner lot. It's 14,000 square feet. Here we've got some 2 stories. So if you've got up to $500,000 in Port St. Lucie and you're looking new construction, you got 40 options. Even if you take out all the Spanish Lakes homes, where does that start? Right here. You take off 7, you still got 33 options. But really to start to get into where you've got options, right? And you're not just picking from the bottom 3, you're probably going to want about a $475,000 to $500,000 budget, just something to keep in mind. So those are all the actives. Let's go back and look at the sold. So now we can see what people are asking, but what's actually selling, right? And let's look in the last 2 months. Today's the 3rd of May, so let's look at the 3rd of March. We got 193 sales, and again, these are all Port St. Lucie. They're all single-family homes. They're all built in 2021 or newer. When I put these in list form, I want to go in and I want to look at the median price, right? So that's the middle price. I like looking at that instead of the average, because you're going to see that there's a $2, $3, $4, $5 million home, and that's going to skew the numbers quite a bit when it comes to averages. But the median price is what the middle person decided to pay. So if my math is correct, the middle number on 190 would be what, 95? So 96. So it's around 97, right? So let's see what the 97th home got. Right here, 398. Now I told you asking prices right now under 400, not in Spanish Lakes, there are 3 for sale under 400. Yet you can see the median, right? And if I go up, let's find 400 here, right here. There are 100 homes. That's more than half of the 193 that sold in the last 2 months. We're at that 400 price point or lower. What does that tell me? It tells me a couple things. Either prices are going up dramatically, which I do think they're going up, but I don't think they're going up that dramatically just from experience. What I think is happening is any home that pops on the market that's 400 grand or less, it's selling. That's what people are attracted to. People want to be in new, but they also, even though there are homes that are over the $400,000 price point, it doesn't matter. They're not necessarily attracted to that. They're attracted to the $400,000 or less. So when those pop on, boom, they sell, right? So if you're over that, let's see where it starts to taper a little bit. Man, still coming up 4.25, 426, 430, 434, 436, 437, 452. Look at this. I can go up to 450. 129 of the 193 are 443 or less, right? 450 or less, because the next highest is 452. So that's 129 divided by the 193 sales. That's almost exactly 2/3 of sales are at 450 or less in new construction. That's what's attractive right now, is the cheapest possible new construction you could get into. They might put $20,000, $30,000 in upgrades. They're not going to go much more over that. And if we look at the top 10%, right, which would start at, maybe 19 or 20 out from the top. Let's look at number 173. Let's see how expensive that sucker is. Top 10% of new construction in the last 60 days is $524,900. That's considerably cheaper than I thought it would be, because the median sales price right now in Port St. Lucie, new construction or not, looking at single family homes, is a little bit over $400,000. To know that new construction is at $524,900 in the last 60 days, and that's new construction, and this is the top 10% of new construction. That's pretty impressive. Looking at the top 5%, we're still at $589. Now, I'm not saying $589 isn't a big price tag. It is a big price tag. But if I were to ask you what the top 5% of new construction sales in Port St. Lucie start at with all these ridiculous prices, I think a lot of people would guess 800, 900, a million, and it's not. It's $589, right? So what does that mean? It means a lot of homes are popping on the market in that just around $400,000 price point that are new construction. But when they do, if you're serious, you need to buy right now because it's not going to wait. It's going to go. There'll be one next week, but that one is going to go too. So they are coming. Don't worry. Keep an eye out. And just what you really need to do, what I would recommend is you need to get a realtor to get you on one of these auto emails. They're going to send you if you're interested in new construction, all the new construction up to whatever price point you want with whatever criteria you've got. You're going to get that. And then immediately you want to tell them, hey, I see this one at whatever address. Get me in that house. Let's go take a look at it. Go look at the house, put in that offer, and you can get it. But you need to be aggressive. Guys, again, if you have any questions, let me know. But other than that, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.